Madams Justices Janet Cummings Edwards and Alison Roxanne George Wilshire took the oath of office as Chancellor and Chief Justice on Tuesday at State House, where they were presented with their instruments of office by President David Granger. The elevation of the two honorable madams of the judiciary is seen as a step to expedite the fulfillment of vacancies in the appellate and other courts.
There is a shortage, and we are moving quickly with the Chancellor and the Chief Justice who have been installed to have the Court of Appeal constituted, to have the Judicial Service Commission meet, to make recommendations and fill the vacancies as quickly as possible. I am very confident that the new Chancellor is aware of the shortages, and that in the course of the next, as quickly as the JSC could meet and the name submitted to me, I intend to move ahead.
His Excellency President David Granger. Newly sworn Acting Chancellor Justice Cummings Edwards predicts a very short timeline for a meeting of the Judicial Service Commission to settle on names of judges for the appellate court, which are to be presented to President Granger.
That could be as soon as tomorrow. We can start working on it. The JSC, a meeting of the members of the JSC will be convened shortly, and we will address that situation.
Like our colleague, Acting Chief Justice Alison Roxanne George Wilshire plans to get down to the business of justice administration.
Well, we know that we have, there's an ongoing project now called the Jurists Project, which is speaking to how we will not only just tackle the backlog, but you're aware that we have new civil procedure rules in place, and we have to ensure that the implementation of those rules is as smooth as possible, to sensitize not only judicial officers, but the lawyers, the members of the bar, and most importantly, the public. They have to know what the court system is about. So we're moving in the direction of being a bit more open so that the public understands the judicial and administration of justice system. I think that's a bit lacking in Guyana, and so that's something that we will strive to do over the next few months.
Chief Justice George envisions a fast-paced court system to have cases expedited.
The public has to understand that. So it's not a question where you file a matter in the court and you think, oh, I have a few years, I have a few months. It's not going to be working like that anymore. I mean, it's going to put pressure on us as judges, but the lawyers and the litigants have to understand that the speed at which we're meant to work is supposed to be much, much faster. It's going to be tough in terms of keeping up with all the timelines, but we, as I said, challenges are meant to be overcome, and we will do our best.
For HGP Nightly News, Sean Embrack.